my tea friends, this is Rachel again. I today wanted to talk about the One Touch again, but this time I'd like to go over the mechanics and, for example, what's included, where the water goes, where the tea leaves go, and how some of the functions work. So here we go. First, I want to talk about the components. You do require a 3-prong outlet for this particular device, and kind of wanted to go over how many pieces come with the item in the box. You get a teaspoon to help measure out your tea. You've got the lid, which also has a little area where it helps to filter water. Look further, you've got your basket, which easily pulls out. The carafe itself, which lifts right off the base. And then, of course, the base itself. For the carafe, I wanted to go more in detail exactly what sort of water measurements we're talking. If you look right next to the handle here, you will see what sort of water levels we're talking here. 500 milliliters is the minimum, so you do have to make at least that much tea when you're using this machine. It's just slightly over 2 cups of water. Then, of course, you got 750, 1000, 1200, and 1500 is your water max. So far I haven't gone above 500 milliliters only because it's usually just myself and my husband drinking tea. Occasionally my daughter does partake, however, she does share from us. Can't wait till I get to do a little bit more, but until then, that's where I'm at. So what I normally do when I get this going is I first put the water in. Today I'm just going to put the little over 2 cups, like I said before, in here. So it's going to measure up to 500 milliliters, that's stated right there. So I'll go ahead and pour that in. Then I wanted to show you exactly how this particular device works. I have a tendency to want to put the leaves inside the basket prior to putting the basket inside the carafe just to make it a little bit easier. You use this to put it on and take it off of this part. This is where it would be sitting. So, however, to take off the lid, you just touch over here, lift up. Sorry, I'm doing all of this one-handed. Oh darn, won't be able to even do that well. Forgive all the vibrating and motions here. Suppose this is what we call technical difficulties. Okay, so I've already taken the liberty and put 2 teaspoons of tea in here. I used today Upton Tea's Rachana blend. It's a nice Irish tea blend. I love this stuff. It's well, it needs reordering because I'm almost out of it. Kind of give you an idea what I've got left. Not very much at all. But anyway, that's what I'll be making. I just used my handy dandy teaspoon that it came with, poured it in. I kind of level it off just to make sure it evenly falls on the bottom of the basket, so everything does get exposed to the water once the basket does lower into the carafe and into the hot water. Simply slide this right back on. Make sure it clicks into place. You can hear it so you know you've done it. I pick it up from here. Now, this is where you want to slide it on to this particular part here. It'll grab right on, and as soon as you've got it wrapped around, just let go. Don't force it, don't push it, just leave it be. It needs to hover above just like that. I'm going to now put the lid right back on. You need to make sure you put this on the right way. So, in effect, this needs to be centered over here where the spout is, so that way you know this is perfectly on straight. Other way to tell is right here. It'll settle, so you know that's where you need to be. If you notice the screen is dark now, that's because I haven't done anything with the tea, this actual brewing part of the tea yet, and if it doesn't do anything and has sat there for a little while, it will turn off on its own. If you want to reactivate it, simply lift up the carafe off the base and slide it right back down. You'll see the display lights up right over there. Here are some of the features. You got your auto start, keep warm, in your basket. I really haven't done much with those yet, but I kind of want to just go over the basics here. These are your tea options that are pre-programmed in there. You got green, black, white, herbal, oolong, and then you can customize as well. So the system is actually set up to where it has pre-settings. If you were to select a green, let's start from the beginning. We'll do green. It automatically will go to 175. However, the temperature, the brew time will change based on what you're set at over here, whether it's going to be a strong brew, medium, mild, or custom, meaning you set it to the temperature you want it to be set at. So if you were to go sort of standard, I guess you can go medium. So it's going to do 175 at 3 minutes. However, we've got a black tea here today. I'm going to go to black. It automatically, if you notice, changed the brew temperature to 212 and then the brew time to 2 minutes because it's showing as medium. However, I like my black tea to be a little bit stronger. I usually do about 3 minutes. I'm going to change that to strong. As you can see, it's all said and done. Now, if you're in the custom setting, all you have to do is push this again, get to custom. The last time I did a customized setting, it was set to 212 at 5 minutes. You can change it very easily by going up or down with these buttons here. Keep in mind they are in 30-second increments. So that's how you do it. Now that I have it all set, I want to get to black and I want it to be at strong. So I'm going to set it that way. All you have to do now to get this going is hit start, basically tea. And then you will start to see it bubble. You've seen it in my previous video how this works. The water starts to heat up rather quickly actually. And this is sort of what you will see once it's doing that. And then once again, once it hits optimal temperature, it will know obviously when it needs to start to lower the basket, so it will then descend into the water. It will sit in the hot water for the duration required, so in this case 3 minutes. Once it has had the opportunity to steep for 3 minutes, it will automatically raise the basket back up again. You have the option to immediately pour the tea, or you have the option to wait. It does have a keep warm feature. Another nice little feature, so for example, if I am, since it's going to only be me today drinking this tea, husband's out of town on business, daughter's at school, and I've still made a little over 2 cups. So what I plan on doing is having a cup and saving a cup for later. So basically I'll let it sit there and do its thing and keep warm. I hope that sort of answered a lot of people's questions. It's so simple, it really doesn't require a lot of time to go over, but it's a lot of fun. If you've been contemplating, the one nice thing about this machine is it does not taste any different, in my opinion, so far than if I were to make my tea the traditional way. So enjoy. I hope you decide to buy one yourself. It's a great asset, nice, great tool for the kitchen. Thanks again for watching, guys. Bye.